Gave it up a shot, but we just missed the mark. Thought that I could be the exception.
First, I'm coming in with Makeup Geek's Sand Dollar as my transition shade. Next up, I'm coming in with Scandal, which is actually a contour shade, again by Makeup Geek. And I'm just going to be placing that all over my lid and just under my waterline. And then blending it back out with Sand Dollar. Taking ColourPop's Flying High and putting that down as a base in my inner corner. And topping it off with Close to You.
Alright, so for once I didn't get these balloons from the dollar store. I got them online on Amazon. I will link in the description box where I actually got them. They come in a pack of like 20 and there's I think 3 or 4 different types. But I didn't blow these up with helium. I blew them up with just your regular run-of-the-mill air. In order to actually put them up, I did use fishing wire so it actually looked like they were floating, because I would not trust these putting helium in them. And if you did, I mean, it's completely up to you guys, but I prefer to put just fishing wire in so that I can control how much it's floating, per se, air quotes around that. And your girl does not have a helium tank on hand, and it actually costs kind of a lot to fill them. But I blew a bunch of them up. I think I did 5 or 6 or 7 of them. There they all are. To put it all up in place on the set, I just took some pink tablecloth and I put 2 layers of that. I originally stuck it up with electrical tape, which was not working, and then I got a little birdie on my shoulder telling me that basically any other tape would work, so I ended up actually using masking tape for this. It worked a lot better in the long run because as soon as it gets hot, electrical tape will come down. You can definitely set this up as like a full-on thing in your room or whatever room you're doing this in if you are planning to recreate it, but I just wanted to take it down because I have a few shoots to do since this one and before this one, so I didn't want it to be permanent. Now, this is the fishing wire. You guys can probably barely see it, but it gives the appearance of these, anything you're putting it on, the floating appearance. So it actually looks like it's in the air, but you can also completely control at what level it's in the air at. I tried to make it as close to Gabbie Hanna's in the Butterfly music video as possible, but obviously I'm not going to get it exactly correct. These balloons also did come with little streamers to put at the end of them to make them look even more so as if balloons, because, well, they are. But you can definitely just get this from the dollar store as well. I think you can probably get these from the dollar store if you do buy them around February / like Valentine's Day, but I did not, so I just got mine on Amazon. Again, link below. So I did use some of these streamers themselves just with a little bit of tape so it looked like they were floating not only on screen but also a little bit off screen to give more of a genuine appearance. As for this portion, it is the simplest portion of this entire video, and it's literally just putting some blood stain, basically some really cheap blood from the dollar store or from Value Village. I'm just using this strictly to stain my hand, not really to give it that much of a blood effect, although with this, it is kind of more on the translucent side rather than the opacity side or opaque side, so it's generally a little bit of a better idea to spend less when you don't need it for more. But I put it all over my hand, obviously put it on a paper plate first or put it on a surface first so that it wouldn't matter if it's stained, because this stuff is super staining, guys. Super staining.
Butterflies will break your heart. Butterfly.
This portion was both the easiest and the hardest to do because I just tore everything down and basically just replaced it. But I also had to deal with a lot of sticking because at this point it was a little bit sweaty because I had just a light directly on me and I couldn't keep my AC on because it would make too much noise, but enjoy. almost 30 seconds of stick.